Hello and hey, and today we have the Golden Grin Casino and Sokol character pack. It's been a little while since I've done a video, so I'm going to go ahead and go with the Sokol pack first, and then I'll just have I guess, a link or an annotation or something in the description at least to jump right to the gameplay. So first, I'm going to start with our boy Sokol, Russian heister, who came with his own gun, mask, melee, and perk deck. Couple interesting things of note, I guess I will say, is that we're gonna run with the Valkyria rifle. I have it unmodded. It's pretty much as good as you're gonna need it. It's got that standard 40 damage with the 5% additional bonus, and then I've decided to run some stability on this weapon, and so this thing just has a bunch of ammo and a small magazine size, which unfortunately cannot be upgraded. There's not too much to say about this weapon. So we'll go ahead and go to the hockey stick, which has not that great of damage, but obviously immense knockdown and range. Concealment isn't, I mean, it's not the hockey stick, so I think it's actually a little better than I thought it would be. But I'm not going to be running that just yet. I'm going to go with one of the other Golden Grin Casino melees. We'll get to that in just a second as well. And with the skills and perks, I just kind of ran with a random little build just for specifically so I wouldn't die in this mission. And on our perk deck we have the grinder perk deck, which is going to heal us every time we're damaging an enemy for 3 seconds, and it's sort of just like it's overwritten every time that we damage a new enemy. So we're basically going to be trying to use, I don't know, I think a really low damage like an AMCAR or something like that would make you almost impossible to kill, because you just be constantly regaining life because you're constantly putting out damage. But I mean, that's just kind of a weird little below overkill sort of thing. You have the obvious helmet popping. We get more health and more life, and each of these does just more life, or yeah, per 3 seconds. So I'm not going to talk too much more about that, but we get the chance to pierce enemy armor. 20% more health, so that's 40% more total, and then 30% chance to pierce enemy armor, which isn't a big deal to most people, but the basically constant life drain you're going to be having on these enemies is a little different. I haven't got a chance to really test it out yet because it obviously just came out and I had to fill the deck up. So he looks interesting. I probably should have ran a little bit different, like a no mask sort of setup, but you can kind of see him here. I got him as a big fatty right now. So yeah, let's just go right into the mission, because it is a little bit of a long one. So the dentist is yet another contact that we're never going to get another contract from, alongside Hector, for obvious reasons. So we're just going to go ahead and jump into normal, which is kind of sad because this guy's a really good voice actor. He seems like, I mean, obviously he's an excellent actor because he's been in one of the most highly rated shows of all time in Breaking Bad. So it's just, I don't even know what I'm trying to say at this point. But I am going to go ahead and just call it loud, like it is, and escape. I'm not going to mess around with that too much. Yeah, it's going to be a long walk for us, but we really want to mess with the upgrades on the drill. Basically, we're going to speed it up as much as we can, and I don't want to do that. And we're going to throw a sentry on it. Going to throw it on this one. Geez, I don't know what this looks like. Go ahead and put it right here because it's closest to the power source. So we'll go ahead and put a toolbox on it, and then a timer on it. I have 5 left. Let's go ahead and go extra battery as well. I'm missing something here. Don't really want that. Go Celia, just cause. Then what is this? Yeah, we'll go ahead and get file here a little faster. Sorry about that. Took a little bit longer than I anticipated. And let's go ahead and throw on Matever, just for a little bit of continuity between the whatevers. But now that I've talked my ass off, we'll go ahead and jump into the mission, which is exciting. Alright, here we go.
Time to play.
I'm going to be pretty quiet so you're able to hear most of the dialogue as well. I don't know exactly how the...
That's the first number. Need 2 more.
if you fail the number presses, how that works. What I do know is if it goes off of actual probability, there's 1,000 chances. So Bert's gonna go ahead and throw on some drills and do some fun stuff like that. Wow, I have no aim. I'm not exactly sure where this is at. Oh, lucky me.
That's the second. 1 more. Ground now.
Luckily they didn't disable my drill. Hopefully we're open right now. Close enough. I'm noticing this gun has a really sick rate of fire. I mean, it says 9-10, but like, damn. It's a little bit concerning that we're unable to extend the magazine any further than this, other than, of course, going into Mag Plus.
Find those numbers, gang. We need all 3 to get into the armory.
The sad part, I just forgot a number. It's like, what, 5-9? I'll wait for Bane to say it. Ooh. A little bit of loot while we wait. Hopefully this drill's only 60 seconds. Okay, good. We don't really need to defend it. While we're waiting, we'll go ahead and open up security. Actually, probably a couple other things I could have been doing as well. Hopefully I don't get knocked off of this, but the assault wave ending should help with that a little bit. Go ahead and let them mess around with that.
That's all the numbers needed for the armory. Go into that code. Alright, the numbers for the codes are 5, 9, 4. Now detonate the C4 in the main hall. Place it right up on
If
the
it wasn't
vault.
obvious.
Hard to say exactly where that is. 2 possible spots. Pray for a bit of luck.
If it wasn't obvious, it goes red number, green number, blue number. As the keypad actually showed you, but in case you remember them before he tells you what they are, you can put it in even faster and save a couple seconds that way.
Let him have it.
Maybe a little bit unlucky there, but I was already headed here as a backup plan, so we're all good. So it was a stealth mission. This is basically where you go to get your guns and junk, but we're just having fun with this.
Sniper taken care of!
There's pretty decent stability when it's modded for it, looks like. I could actually put on a stock, add 6 to it, and take 3 off the concealment. Not really worried about it at this point, obviously, for this mission. But it sounds cool, at least. Has a good feel. So, I like it so far. I do think I really like the cavity. Other than it has a kind of annoying animation when you put it away, and like it was really obvious, for example, when opening lockers the first time I played this mission, that you're constantly flipping it up and it's just not like very satisfying motion, for lack of better terms. I'm an idiot. I already have something. That sounded like fun. I think every mission is pretty conducive to being multiplayer versus single player, but this one especially because if you need to be in different places, you need to be different places. Just sort of have a clean, big fucking drill sequence because there's 2 power sources and they're not going to be close to each other, and you have to protect the drill from being turned off manually. So yeah, it's not optimal for a single player experience, but it's more than manageable with the tools they seem to want to give you for it.
Alright, get those fireworks onto the terrace.
You can go ahead and have that painting. I'm not going to get too many bags. Yeah, I guess that's probably the main thing. If you get the default escape, you're kind of hurting for time with a solo. I didn't expect that guy to be there. I didn't like the fireworks. Oopsies. Is there a staircase right here?
Get some crosswind here. Nothing I can't handle. Put your
It's like,
fucking hands up.
that was unexpected.
Now, go.
Just a loose tie, man. I do like that a lot of these, I guess I'll call them sequences, don't take that much time, but there's a lot of them that feels a lot more like you're making progress as opposed to some of the other Interesting. One of the other missions. And then I'll say beautifully, there is no fireworks sequence like the Lesso heist, as you just light it and run away. Way better.
Package is being delivered.
That was quick.
For choosing the Sky Express.
Big shout out to Blimp Guy.
Hey, wolf! On me now! Follow me now!
A little bit of that 16 accuracy got shown there, but you can turn this weapon into a single fire if you want to, but being only 40 damage, I'm not so certain that's what I want to do. Even though I could bring the accuracy up with single shot stuff. I went up the wrong way. Oh well. Oh. I'm an idiot. Hopefully I don't die. Hey Wick, you wanna make me look not as dumb? What happened was I was gonna sprint and jump to one of these, but it happened faster than I thought it was, so I'm just bad. There's not really an excuse, there's nothing the game did, I just fucked up. I'm noticing that the life does not seem to really be doing it right now. I mean, if I'm getting 5 health per half second for 3 seconds, I feel like I should be seeing it. If it's triggered by damaging an enemy, which is a little bit frustrating, is another thing that's broken upon release. If it's true, if I'm just missing it, if I misread something, that's on me. I'm not gonna try to front on that one, but if this is just another error, that's, come on, man. Like, people are throwing money at you. Gotta do better than that. BFGD comes into place. Gonna do a couple little things to set it up. Notably, the power supply. Like I said, we added the battery. We're able to actually take care of one of the power box things. So if you're gonna be by yourself, this is recommended. We have that turret on the side. I hope it doesn't run out of ammo too quickly. That was a dumb move. But I do have the proper skills to repair. That's pretty loud, so I'm gonna get away from that. Maybe I equipped the wrong perk deck. That would be embarrassing, but it's possible. Alright, so we have roughly 5 minutes on the start of that drill. I thought I put that on this side. And I'm already out. Damn. That was fast. I'm kind of trying to look over this and this at the same time, which is pretty easy. If you get like a different spawn for one of these boxes, I can see it being a little harder, especially by yourself. But looks pretty manageable on this particular occasion. Yep, really shoot through this, fortunately. Everything that doesn't have a hitbox is exposed. Oh yeah. One of the other mechanics is you have to fill up the tanks, so it's sort of imperative that you do it as quickly as you can. Obviously, with most mechanics in this game, I don't know why I'd even say that like that. We're going to go to the ladies' bathroom just because it's closer. There's a men's bathroom on the other side. And then it doesn't like tell you have a timer or anything like that. It just starts shooting out water when it's full. It takes about 20-30 seconds. So, well, these actually might be a little bit faster because I did run a smaller. Smaller tanks this time as opposed to last time. So this one's probably full already. Ooh, not quite. That's surprising. Because it doesn't operate off a logic of it's smaller, so it takes less time. We just have weaker water flow over here again. Well, it's certainly better than having to go upstairs and come back down here and doing this, so that's what's going to happen next because I just said it. This isn't too bad. There we go. It's kind of nice we can just leave it in there. But, like I said, being that I'm single player, you're noticing a lot of the drawbacks. And unfortunately, this isn't all of them. Oops. Should we... That's fine. We're actually making not that bad a time, so I'm not too upset by this. It's something that's gonna come with playing single player. A little unfortunate that it happened after the wave, but like I said, it's all good. Ain't even mad though. Something I can run onto? Okay. It's like a dying for dumb reasons.
Reach for the sky. Put them in.
Stay frosty.
We might get another tank issue in a second. Shit. Shit. That would have been a little embarrassing.
Looks like one of the coolant tanks is finished. B10s infects that from the crapper.
I guess. The only bad part about this is, since I was up there, I'm sort of drawing enemies up there. And they probably will turn off the power instead of just do the drill. Yeah, the life drain is either not working, or I didn't equip it, which is possible, or it just doesn't work, which is frustrating. Took my hand off my mouse there, otherwise I'd probably see that guy. Damn. Please. It is tradition, the second I get out here. I can't shoot that guy, can I? Oh, I can. Nice. The one little spot. Pretty good luck there.
One of BFD's coolant tanks is empty. She needs that water, guys. Grab a refill from the bathroom.
Oh, I am really glad I had to refill in that tank. Didn't just say forget about it. I don't want to restart it. Pretty big. So I probably shouldn't need that second cooling tank. I'm gonna do a little risky stuff. Not mess with it.
BFD's without power. Reconnect the power socket.
Of course. This is suddenly not worth it. But oh well. I mean, I don't know if it said it didn't work with a certain setup or what, but yeah, I'm definitely not getting life back. I should have had a lot more by now, if that was the case.
Great job. Down into the vault gate.
You're in the vault.
Find the dentist's loot and let's get it out of here.
There's the opening to that. Good call. Good wording. This doesn't matter since you've already triggered stuff. You can just run through it. Not a big deal. You have to have the code otherwise, but We've gone loud, so it doesn't really matter, which I don't really get for the first thing either, but again, for mission balance, just how it is. I would try to take extra loot, but the distance I have to walk because I have the limo escape is immense. So this is going to take me quite a while, but we're going to be able to go through the mission, kind of walk through it, talk about it. Like I said, I hope the perk deck isn't a bugged, not working, underdog sort of takes forever to fix sort of thing. I really hope it is just something I did. I can obviously I can live with that, but I don't have to keep portraying the same information. I don't know if this stuff actually matters. I mean, I assume it doesn't, but I'll run through it just to see what happens. These lasers. I mean, what's really the biggest thing that could happen? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I touched it. Yeah. Again, super simple patterns. It's even easier than like Go Bank's Vault. At least from what I've seen. Big Bank definitely had a harder to evade. But from here, this is the rest of the mission. So my thoughts on it are it's actually pretty fun. It's going to be a fun challenge in stealth. I'm going to have to put a video up when I go for Death Wish, just because of what it seems like it's really going to be. This video went up a little late, so maybe I should have done a little bit more with it, but at the same time, I got to show off a lot of the things that can happen and probably will happen, especially if you go solo, so I can't complain about that. The weapons are fun. I went the wrong way. Or not the wrong way, but a little bit longer way. Weapons are fun. Melees. We got the 32 concealment switchblade. Looks pretty nice. Valkyria, excuse me. And then the Cavity 9mm, which is actually a very beast single shot with a ton of ammo in the magazine and a very fast rate of fire. That's probably also ridiculous concealment with that. I probably should have mentioned that a little earlier. I know this was super hyped up because of the reveal trailer being like the 6th goal for the hype train earlier in the year, and just everything. I really hope it lives up to expectations of most people. I know this is a very good mission. I hesitate to call it great, but I mean, I think it's going to be the stealth aspect, if anything. The loud is still fun. Like I said, you're doing a lot of sequences in a row. Seems like you're making more progress. You feel a little better about it. And the more people you have, the quicker it's going to go. So everything like that usually points towards a positive indication that it's a good mission. I like it in my first couple playthroughs. I like it more than, say, the Meltdown Heist or something like that. So I'm looking forward to playing this a lot more, especially with a lot of people that I know that just picked up the game via the summer sale. So this is going to be a good little mission to teach people how to do certain things on. So thank you for, kind of messing around with me here. I'm going to go ahead and check if I did the proper perk deck and see if it is bugged, so I can tell you or not if it is right after I do the mission here. Hang on real fast. And I really, really hope that I messed up. I know I've said it like 4 or 5 times now, but gosh, this is just really, really poor on their part. It didn't work. Damaging an enemy now heals 5 life points every 0.5 seconds for 3 seconds. That definitely is not working. That is very, very unfortunate. Wow. Okay, well, there's that. There's the mission. Maybe hold off on the Sokol pack, but the Golden Grin Casino is very fun. Have fun with the stuff. Be safe, guys. Later.